Courtney when she just told us she had black eyes. And there was a closed fist.
Yes.
Happened to you?
I had my orbital floor fractured, and I have a titanium implant holding up my right eye.
Do you remember what it was all about? What was the argument?
Jealousy. I had just filmed an episode, and we filmed in Vegas, and it was such a silly thing. We had filmed at the Chippendales, and he all of a sudden decided that I had slept with the Chippendales when I was in Vegas.
Yeah. He put that in his head.
In his head.
But more than anything else, Taylor, you were in the limelight. You had to hide it.
Well, a lot of people knew what was going on. It did come out on the show eventually. I think I was embarrassed in so many ways because I felt like so many other people's circumstances were worse than mine. You know, I had a nice house and everything from the exterior. I didn't feel like I had a lot to complain about. And that was something that he would bring up often. You know, you have this great life, and how can you complain about the control?
I have a feeling you women try to hide what you're enduring. That you don't want others to know. You feel embarrassed, you feel humiliated. Is that right, Courtney?
Yeah, I told
right,
everybody at
Rashonda?
work. Yeah.
Yes.
How about you, Amiracle? You try to hide it?
Yes. When I look at Amiracle, it reminds me of how I felt when I first saw myself on The Housewives. And that was, I looked like a shell, like a ghost of the person that I used to be. Like, I just look at you and I see nothing about any emotion in your eyes or in your face, and it breaks my heart.
What would you tell these three?
It's not going to get better on its own unless you gentlemen decide, and I use that term loosely, that you decide that you're going to make a change. It's not going to get any better.
And it's so close to you and so meaningful. You've written a book.
Yes. I wrote my story, Hiding from Reality, and I told pretty much everything. And I was a child of domestic abuse. And as you've talked to these people about their children, I had that in my household growing up as a young person. And then I followed right in that pattern. And I'm educated, and I am a Psychology 101 textbook from beginning to end.
Thank you so much, Taylor. I appreciate you coming.
Thank you.
And as I mentioned earlier, also with us in our audience is psychotherapist Susan Lambert. And Susan, what do you think about these couples? I mean, are these textbook?
Yeah. And first of all, I want to thank the very brave women who are on stage today. Really. Thank you. Thank you. And believe it or not, thank you to the men for being honest about the horrifying things you do to the women who love you. Because it might mean that you want to make a change. I don't know yet, but I'm going to think that if you're here, we have a chance. If we do, we've got a hell of a lot of work to do. And it's not going to be just today. It's got to be every day. It's got to be committed. It's got to be deeply felt, and it's got to be about how you're tearing the fabric of your family, you're crushing the spirits of the women who love you, and you're damaging your own developing manhood. And I don't think you want to do that. So these are the things that are at stake.
Look what they do to us, though.
I don't think they do anything to you, and here's what I want to say, because I've been working with you guys and people like you for a very long time, okay?